now I try to reach myself with the Quran videos. I had a somewhat serious accident, and I had to spend almost a week in hospital, so I forgot what I could say, so I will just read my notes and do my comments uh, when following my notes. So sorry if the quality will be somewhat lower than you could expect in my previous Quran videos. Well, uh, in the Surah 19, Muhammad, or whoever wrote this surah, mixed the story of Zechariah and Abraham with that, oh I'm bored, my wife can't have any more babies, and that kind of silly things part comes from Abraham, and Zechariah is just, the John the Baptist story as him. And the Quran says before John the Baptist, no one was called John. Interesting. At least Zechariah, it is told Zechariah speaks with his hand, this signing language. Well, they had some 100 years to sing that part through, so then the next part is that the soul of Mr. A is the Archangel Gabriel. Interesting. The perfect human phrase is just plain silly. This is the Ubermensch idea, what is silly, and I will make a video about eugenetics, why it is silly and what is so attractive in that, but well, that's for another time. Then Mary meets with an angel, and not more as as it happened in Surah 3, what is of course a self-contradiction. Then Mary talks to the palm tree. Well, there are some crazy people. In another translation, actually, she talks with the infant Jesus in his womb, or the embryo, and well, it is interesting that there are another version. Actually, with even the titles of the surahs have different translations. Like in one of the surahs is called, in one version, the Romans, the other the Byzantines. One is called the Ant, and the other one is called the Ants in plural. If even the title is so unbased, unfixed, then how can you expect anyone to believe this complete Nazi bullshit? Again, Muhammad mixes the stories as Miriam was the sister of Aaron, and not of Jacob. Yeah, it was Jacob who was the wife of Mary, the mother of Jesus. Whatever, you will find it out. Let's move on. It is interesting chain twist in the Quran that Aaron himself was also a prophet, not just the speaker for Moses. Oh, and don't call anyone Allah, because that is forbidden according to the Quran. And it is an interesting thing that the Quran here says that non-Muslims, the unbelievers, can live further in this world, in this life, uh, to make them suffer more, because Allah is merciful, of course. Always then it got Surah 20, where I don't know why there those tiny those tiny meaningless letters at the beginning of a lot of surahs. It is disturbing, useless, and most importantly, they can be found at the beginning of every surah. So why it is used in one surah and not in the other, and why are a variety of these these meaningless letters? Why aren't there just one version of it? Of course, Mr. I has everything, and Moses find here is the Moses and the 10 plagues, what in the Quran is the 8 miracles, but actually it is there described only 3 miracles, or maybe 4. One is the Moses rod turns into snake, and the other is Moses' hand turns into white, because it is like in the Mormon religion that Ku Klux Klan wins, and there is the what? Oh, and there is that thing where the Pharaoh or the Pharaoh's army only, or whatever, gets thrown in the Red Sea, and there is even problems with the Moses miracles, as sometimes Moses do the trick before the Pharaoh's magicians. They, in one version, convert to Islam, another version they don't, and one version Moses just do the trick before his God. And it's interesting twist that the Pharaoh's magicians even use ropes to turn into snakes. They're so contradictory. Then it is just one thing, last thing for the Surah 20, that it says that humankind ate from the tree of immortality, but then why are no immortal people around here? And I have one more minute here. There is that the hell will be presented when the non-believers die, and they will see where they will be thrown. But here at the very last part of the 20th surah, it says that the non-Muslims will be resurrected blindly. But if you are blind, you can't see, and things turns meaningless.